Okay, so I'm back on this job. This is a bathroom I did about 2 weeks ago, and it's already in use. And I'm doing another half bathroom downstairs and a kitchen floor. So I just wanted to give you guys an update on what's happening here. So the bathroom, as you can see, is in use, and she loves it. And the vanity is in, and the cabinet, and you know, still some work to be done. So the door's got to go on here, and the granite countertop. The toilet's in, and the homeowner is doing some painting. But anyway, so that's the update on this. But what I really wanted to show you guys is how to cut a sliver on tile when you run into a problem. You don't always need to cut these slivers, but when you do, it's good to know how to accomplish it. So anyway, I'm going to go downstairs and show you the bathroom I'm working on now. But this one here, it's basically the same idea as this. We got the see this is all mitered here, and the border goes all the way around, and it's on the horizontal. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4 chair rail and pencil. So same tile downstairs, and just so you can see the niche again, that's the niche I built. So I'm going to go downstairs and show you what's going on downstairs. Okay, so I'm downstairs. I got my wet saw. See if I can kill myself here. I got my wet saw right here, and I got to clean up a little bit here. There's really not a lot of room to put stuff. This floor is the kitchen floor. This island is going to be moved out of the way, and it's just going to be moved out of the way. It's just going to be floating. It's not going to be fixed. So this floor is all going to be slate, 12 by 24 inch slate, and that floor is also going to be slate. But here is the border, like I just showed you upstairs. It's instead of it being 4, it's 1, 2, 3, a little bit narrower. And here's the problem I ran into. This wall here just dives in that way. Now this whole bathroom was gutted, and the carpenter redid all, you know, the wall board, etc. But I guess he missed that this was diving out on an angle, which, because of the large format tile, I can't follow that curve. So I'm actually flat here. If you look at this, I am flat all the way across. So I couldn't follow that curve, but that left me with a huge gap over here. See, this is like a 1/2 inch, and then I got this here. So the chair rail normally just goes like this. Goes like that, and it's up against the wall. But in this case, I had to cover that gap there. So what I did was, I made this. So I just cut a piece of marble and glued it to the back of the chair rail. I've actually got 2 of these. Here's the other one. And this one goes down to nothing. Down to absolutely nothing. So what I want to show you guys is how to cut that, because if you just try and cut it on the wet saw regularly, it's not going to work. So these actually go like this. So that matches up, and then this goes, see if I can drop this now. This goes up here like that to take up that slack. And then that goes there. So basically, so it goes down to nothing like that. And it takes up, you don't have the big, huge grout line there. No, I don't like to do it, but in this case I had no choice. So that's what I'm going to show you guys. I'm going to have them cut this little tiny little sliver. Okay, so this is my wet saw. So if you try and cut that sliver on this tray the way it is, when you get down to the end where it's really thin, you're gonna have a problem because it's just gonna break off every time. So to avoid that, you have to put something solid under here and adjust the height of the blade. So that's what I'm going to show you how to do it. So on here, you need to have support. Now this is what I actually used. So I'm going to adjust the height of the blade. I'll do a new piece just to show you guys. The height of the blade, so it just goes just below the surface of your board. This could be a piece of wood, but preferably a piece of curly board or something. A foam board will work best. So anyway, you just adjust it so it's just below. So it just cuts into it. So I'm going to cut a sliver by my pencil, something like this. I'm not actually measuring this one, I'm just showing you a demonstration of it. So come down to 0. So to do that, let's go on and clean this up. Put this on an angle. Put this on here to hold this from chipping. And then I'm going to put this on the other one on this side just to hold it. Hold this in place from so it doesn't fall off when I get to the end. To nothing. If I try to do this without the board underneath, even if I brace it, it's probably not going to work. I might have a chance because I'm holding it together, but it's probably not going to work. With the board under it, you got a much better chance of cutting that. Okay, so I got those pieces on, and as you can see, it doesn't look too bad. It would have been better to have this wall straightened out, but the carpenter didn't do that, and there was nothing I could do about it. The vanity was already in. So this is the next best option, I guess, and it doesn't look bad. And you only really notice it if you go up to it to look at it. It would have been better, as I said, to have the wall corrected, but that was not an option in this case. So that's it. So I'm gonna finish up this bathroom. That's it here, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks. Oh, and I'll leave a link to the bathroom that I showed you upstairs. There's a time lapse and also a detailed description on how to make this border. Thanks a lot.